Listen, Team USA sweeps the 100 meters with Sha'Carri Richardson's championship-winning performance out of lane 9. Yes, Sha'Carri Richardson is your women's world champion in the 100 meters. But first, a word from our sponsors before we get into the action. Calling all runners. Are you looking to elevate your running? Would you like the opportunity to be coached by some of the best minds in the sport today, as well as elite marathoners and Olympic athletes? Look no further than Next Best Run. They're committed to helping you achieve your running goals. The company was founded by two-time Olympian and elite marathoner Kim Connolly, as well as her husband and longtime coach, Drew Wardenberg. They've assembled a dynamic coaching roster that wants to help you reach your full potential in running, regardless of if you've never run before or if you've been running for your entire life. They offer personalized and adjustable coaching plans that meet your running needs, but those plans will take your running to the next level, y'all. They specialize in communication and communicating with their athletes, so do not be afraid to email, text, or set up video chats as much as needed. They also do group runs around the country, so who knows, they may be coming to your city. And guess what? It gets even better. The good news is you get all of these amazing features at an elite price. If you're interested in signing up, visit www.nextbestrun.com or follow them on social media. Let the staff at Next Best Run take your running to the next level. The women's 100 meters was something to behold. The craziness of the semifinals. This is the second day, the second semifinals, that it has just been bonkers, where we have just seen craziness happen, and it has led to a fun final, an unforgettable final. And today we're talking about the women's 100 meter final, where Sha'Carri Richardson came out on top, winning with a time of 10:65. What a crazy race. If you missed it, I understand it's on a Monday afternoon, but y'all, it was lit in Budapest. So how did we get here? How did we get to Sha'Carri winning and Shericka Jackson finishing second, with the legend that is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce finishing third? So let's jump back to the semifinals. So in the semifinals, Sha'Carri actually was in a very tough heat. I believe it was heat 2, but it was her, Ta Lou, and Shericka Jackson, and she was next to Hobbs of New Zealand. And so Sha'Carri did not get a good start at all. She kind of got left in the blocks, and she had to dig to the point where she was looking to qualify based on the fastest time. Now, she ran 10:84, and that heat was just the same because Shericka Jackson and Ta Lou both finished with the time of 10:79, with Jackson edging out Ta Lou. And then going back to the heat before, you had Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who ran a good time. She, not her typical start, but she won her heat. That's all that matters. And then Brown and some of the others, talented runners, finished up for Team USA. Great Britain, Dina Asher-Smith made it as well. A little bit of a slower heat, but we go back to that second heat with Sha'Carri, 10:84, and she charged hard at the end. Shericka slowed down. Listen, she dominated that race. She looked totally in control. They all did. Then we get to the finals, and the finals is where the magic happens. Sha'Carri was in lane 9, and the reason that there were 9 lanes was because 2 of the runners ran 11:01, and because 2 of them ran 11:01, they said, listen, we're going to give it to you both. You both will be in the finals. Dina Asher-Smith was one, and then I believe a young lady from Poland was the second runner. And so Sha'Carri's in lane 9, Shericka Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Ta Lou. It matches up perfectly. It's going to be epic. I have to tell you, I was not sure who was going to win because of how Shericka looked and how she dominated that performance. I definitely gave the edge to her. Boy, was I wrong again. Was a lot of people wrong? Probably, but let me tell you something. Sha'Carri had a much better start. The nerves seemed to have tampered and faded, and she got out to a good start. Shericka Jackson, really, it was her and Shericka actually looked over kind of surprised, because at first I thought Shericka won. Sha'Carri charged hard at the end, and she started to celebrate. And so Sharika looks over because I believe she thought that she had to race one. I thought she had to race one at first, but then you look at the bottom of your screen and here is a legend that is popping off, and she is going. She crosses the finish line first, running 10:65. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce finishes third. Sharika Jackson finishes second, running 10:7. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? That means the USA sweeps the 100 meters. Noah Lyles takes home the men's 100 meters. Sha'Carri Richardson takes home the women's 100 meters. Sha'Carri will be running in the 200 as well as Noah. It means that for the first time in a long time, that gold medal, that championship status is coming back to the States with Sha'Carri. She did it. 10:65, I think not only is this a huge confidence booster for her, but I don't want to say the pendulum is swinging because I think Sharika has some good years left in her. But Sha'Carri is not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. I think the best is yet to come for her. What it also means, it was really cool to see at the end. I gotta give props to it. There was a great photo on Cities Mag, specifically their X account, X formerly known as Twitter, now X, of the three ladies embracing, hanging out, enjoying themselves, camaraderie. We talk about the rivalry so much, and Otto Bolden made a great point. You can't really consider it a rivalry if it's one-sided. Well, it's not one-sided anymore because Sha'Carri, I believe she went undefeated against Sharika Jackson. Now, Sharika Jackson, I do believe, is going to come back with a vengeance in the women's 200. Do not count out Sha'Carri as well because she has looked really good in the times that I've seen her run the 200, and obviously Gabby Thomas as well. 21-4. Don't know. We're going to see. But it's going to be a fun race. But it was really cool to see both countries with Shelly-Ann, Sha'Carri, and Sharika hang out, get a chance to enjoy that moment. It was great to see in the press conference. Sha'Carri made mention to how she, watched Shelly-Ann growing up. Shelly-Ann is a legend. I'm not sure how much longer she's going to be in the sport, so definitely appreciate greatness while you have it. Sharika Jackson's proven she is big time. She is great for the sport. One of my favorite athletes to watch run. All of them are just tremendous athletes, and I thought that was really good. So I think from a general standpoint of what does it mean, hey, talk about sportsmanship, hey, it's alive and well. But it's also why we love track and field, just the beauty of it, the competitive nature, but the respect between opponents. Breaking down just this day of craziness, and we got to give a shout out to the Grant Hallways, who three-peat third world championship in the men's 110 hurdles. Got to give a special shout out to Daniel Roberts, who made it on the podium for the first time, winning third, his first global medal. So many wonderful performances, but the women's 100 in Budapest, y'all. Go back and watch the replay, get your popcorn out, enjoy just that race. It was amazing, the walk-ups and just how the energy was there. There's a different energy in Budapest. So listen, I want to hear from you guys. Were you surprised that Sha'Carri won? And what is your reaction to the women's 100? And tell me your reaction to Budapest as well. This video was not meant to be long. This is Track Talker, part of the Lactic Acid Network. And listen, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Share it with your mom, your dad, whoever. Share it with it. Let's continue to grow this channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you're updated on all the episodes as they drop. Until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. We'll catch you later.